Hello and welcome back to the channel. This should be a quickish video if I can hang the camera well enough so you can see what's going on. So today we are upgrading to the Life110 extended paddles. As you can see, they're a fair bit longer top and bottom than the original paddles. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the original paddles. This is what's going in. I think they're 20mm taller top and bottom. Is that right? Something like that? Or 10mm taller top and bottom, 10mm closer. Something along those lines. Extremely well made bits of kit. I'm hoping that all it will allow is a little bit of extra room down here. I tend not to shuffle my hands too much when driving this on track or quickly. I'm very much a keep them in the same place. But as soon as you're out up here or down here, you kind of miss the paddle a touch. It probably doesn't actually matter 90% of the time, but it bothered me at Mallory Park, so I decided to get some of these to replace these with. They're made by Life110, initially designed for the Alpine A110, but this shares the same flappy paddle setup and everything as that. So they are listed for this car as well. We're going to go through fitting them, and from what I understand, you need a T20 Torx bit, a flat bladed screwdriver and a pair of grips, which I've got down on the floor. And what we're going to do is just pop the cowling off and go through fitting. So to start, we're going to be removing the cowling. With the T20, there are two holes underneath, one on the left and one on the right. Two T20s. Just pop the screws out and the cowling should come off. So I'm going to do that, put the camera down, do that, and then I'll come back straight away. So we go to tops off. There's also this little side piece that needs to come out, so get that out of the way, and then that should be well enough for us to get in. So what I need to do now is separate this part forward and then hopefully just remove the pin. Let's get my screwdriver. Watch me break something on camera. So what we've got to do is prise off this cover here. Hopefully you can see. If you just put the screwdriver in there and pop it up, it'll lift over a retaining clip and just move it forward. And what you'll do is expose the top of the pin. Now what I need to do is get that pin out to remove the paddle. What I'm going to have to do is get a really small screwdriver, pop it in there and hopefully lift it up. Right, back in a second when I get a small enough screwdriver. Alright, back with a smaller screwdriver. Should have probably checked beforehand. So a nice narrow one. What we're going to do is just pop it in the bottom there, lift the pin up, get our nips, there we go, that's the pin out. Where should I pop that? Down there. We should now, it's hard one-handed, be able to remove the old shifter paddle. There we go. So that's the Renault one. This is the Life110 one. It's about 20mm top and bottom bigger, and it should be closer. So I'm going to pop you down whilst I wiggle this back in. I'm going to check the pin in there first, make sure it's all okay, and then we're going to pop it back in. But I am going to put you down while I do it because it's a pain in the ass trying to do it with one hand on the camera and the other here. So back in a sec. And there we go, look at that. It was a bit of a fiddle to put that in. I needed to pull this forward to get that in, to then drop the pin back in on that side. But that's nice. Seeing if there's, don't think there's much difference in shift on them. But anyway, right, let's turn the ignition on. Do this side, it's going to be much the same, though the lower cowling is going to have to come out of the way. On this side, the pin comes out the bottom, so we're going to have the same faff. I'm going to flick that one out, flick the cover off, and there we go, cover's off. Extra small screwdriver. You can see some grease in there. Just drive that up the top, then flick the pin down. There we go. Move this forward. Pin out, and then give it a little wiggle and pull that forward. There we go. It's quite big. I have to do the two-handed thing. Trying to do it one-handed is a real pain in the ass. There we go, they're in. Oh yeah, pin in from the bottom. Hoping you can see. Because I can't, and I'm working upside down. Where the fuck's the hole gone? There we go. In the hole. Line it up with the hole in the shifter. So I'm going to push that back up. There we go. Hope you can see any of that, or some of it at least. Cover clip back on. Lower cowling is back up. And there you have it. I haven't put the cowling back on it. There we go. We have now got the bigger. These ones are black. You can get them in silver as well. But yeah, there we go. I'll update some other time after I've driven with them a little bit. They've got a nice little ridge on the back. I don't know if they're much closer, maybe a touch, but yeah, should allow me to go further around and still have control. Hey, we'll see how it goes anyway. But there you go, a quick fitting guide of the Life110 extended paddle shifters into a Clio 4 RS. Oh, why is the car beeping at me now? Don't even know. But anyway, there they are fitted. Still got clearance for everything. Still got your fingers behind the wheel. Still clip them all. Maybe your lights or something. Anyway, hope it helps you somewhat. Looking forward to trying these out, especially with a bit of track work. Hopefully they increase the driving pleasure, shall we say. But yeah, bigger paddles, slightly closer to the steering wheel. Please excuse the mess, it is my daily. But yeah, hopefully a little bit of an improvement there. Just mean I don't have to move my hand off the wheel so often. And we'll see how they go. Cool. If you like and subscribe, that'd be great. I'll catch you in the next video.